Welcome back to the channel. It's time for another book review. Am I an insufferable YouTuber yet? I'm trying really hard. Today we are reviewing Tessa Bailey's new book. It is called Dream Girl Drama. This is the ARC copy, which has like a little step back situation, but that is the actual cover right there. Dream Girl Drama comes out February 4th. This book is the third book in the Big Shots series. The first book is Fangirl Down. The second book is Au Pair Affair, of which I thought I had a regular copy of this. Apparently I never bought a regular copy of this. And then the third one being Dream Girl Drama. There is definitely going to be at least one more book in this series. Who knows how many will end up being eventually, but at least one more. I'm a big Tessa Bailey fan. I have read every book she has released since 2020 or 2021. She's usually releasing at least 2 books a year, so that's a fair number of books. But Tessa Bailey, for me, can be a little bit hit or miss. Her spice is always amazing. Her dialogue is fun. What usually makes or breaks her books for me are the circumstances. What is the overall story like? The couple books she released previously to Fangirl Down, I did struggle with a bit. Wreck the Halls, I really didn't like. Happenstance was fun, but needed to be like 75 pages longer. Secretly Yours, I did not like. Unfortunately Yours was good enough. So when she announced a golf romance book, I actually didn't have very high hopes. I'm not a fan of golf. And to do like a bad boy golfer seemed really weird to me and maybe reaching a little bit. And then Fangirl Down ended up being one of my favorite books she's written. Now, my favorite book she's written is Window Shopping, which is a novella, and I highly recommend it. But this was really fun. And I think a lot of people really liked this book. I did rate this book 4.5 stars, very close to a 5-star book, actually. So in this book, we have golfer and we have fan of golfer. Then she released Au Pair Affair. Burgess is a professional hockey player and is friends with our golfer. He needs to hire a nanny to take care of his kid, hence the name Au Pair Affair. This is a little bit of an age gap romance. I gave it 3.75 stars. My biggest problem is that I do love a single parent trope, but the kid barely was in this book. Why are we even doing a single parent trope if the single parenting isn't happening? So it's fine. I still think it's a really fast read. You should do it. Third book is Dream Girl Drama. This is actually the shortest of the 3 books. We have got another professional hockey player who's on the same team as Burgess there. His name is Sig and she is Chloe. You get to spend quite a lot of time with these 2 characters in book 2 of this series. So while these all can be read as standalones completely, I think the story might make just a smidge more sense if you do read them in order. His car breaks down on the way to meet his dad's new fiance. He pulls over into this really ritzy country club. He meets her. They have like the most amazing conversation. They're like, this is like fireworks happening here. They're like, okay, well, we are going to go on a date. He's like, first, I got to go meet my dad. I'm late to this meeting. He gets to his dad's fiance's house and surprise, his dad is engaged to her mom. Now they are about to be step siblings, which I mean, they're full adults, so it's not like super weird, except that he's a professional hockey player and it could look really bad on his career. She's trying to get into like Juilliard or some crazy music school, and it's a very snooty, and they might not take kindly to her dating her stepbrother. So they have to just be friends, but can they actually stay friends? I did not like this book as much as Fangirl Down, but I did like it much more than Au Pair Affair. I like these 2 characters a lot. She's definitely a manic pixie girl, but she gets called out for being one. It's definitely a grumpy sunshine type of trope deal. Them not being together at least made sense to me as to what they were both trying to sort of accomplish in their lives. And a bit unlike Au Pair Affair, his career and her career are sort of equally represented in this book. Her character development with her music career does not take a backseat to him in his hockey career. The 4th book in the series is going to be about this baseball player that they meet in the 3rd book. And I'm actually really excited for that because I liked kind of who this guy was, even though we barely see him. I'm ready for book 4 for sure. So these are rom-coms, but on the spice scale, they are fairly spicy. That's usually why you're reading a Tessa Bailey books, because she writes good spice. My own personal rating, I'm definitely giving it a 3 to 4 chili pepper rating. So overall, I super recommend this series. It is really fun. And they're all, I mean, they're rom-coms. They're quick, they're easy reads. I use Tessa Bailey as a palate cleanser between heavy fantasy books, and it works out very well for me. So Dream Girl Drama comes out February 4th. You should pick it up. Thank you so much to Avon for sending me an ARC of this book, actually all 3 books. I don't think you know how much I appreciate that, because I do legitimately drop my entire TBR the moment one of these comes in. If you're a Tessa Bailey reader, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite book that you've read. And again, my personal recommendation is Window Shopping. It's so good. It's a grumpy sunshine trope, but she's the grumpy and he's the sunshine. He's based off of Ted Lasso, just the most golden retriever, but also super rich. Have a great day and stay tuned for the next review.